We're learning a pattern here, which is going to take a little bit of concentration, getting both of your hands working independently. But the cool thing with this one, like many of these songs, is this is going to be a basis for you to experiment, play around with, get lost, get in the hypnotic flow zone and state so that you can end up adding your own melodies on top of it, your own alterations, and I 100% want to encourage you to do that. And thanks for coming back. Dan Handpan Man here. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, give the video a hype, spread it far and wide. Right, we're going to separate this into two different parts of the song, but also we'll break down the rhythm and then the melody on top of it. So the first part we're going to go through is this bit, and I want you to focus around this finger on the ding, and then you're going to float between the ding, note number 1, and note number 4. And it's going to go like this. We'll do it slow to start with. In that rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And the second part of that sequence, we are doing the same pattern essentially. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Like, keep that groove in your head. But this time, instead of going ding 1, 4, we're going to go ding 2, 4. And I want you to try as much as you can to do it with one hand, because what we'll be doing with the left hand is we're freeing that up to then do the melody notes on top of it. Okay, and it's also good practice. So even if it takes you a few times, you're doing it slow, just relax, chill, don't get too frustrated at this stage. Just literally take it at your own pace. If you need to do it ultra slow, then that's absolutely fine as well. Okay, so follow me now. We'll do it nice and slow. Twice through. Okay, so if you can do that, you're most of the way there. And now what we're going to do on top of that is we're going to add the melody. And all we're doing here is we're going to go like this, hit note number 8. So practice that. So it goes 8, 8, 8, 8, 7, 6, 6, 6, 6, 7, 8, 8, 8, 8, 7, 6, 6. That's it. All right. So that part we're allowed, we can use both of our hands. All right, make it easy. So you can use your left hand on this note, your right hand on that note, and left hand. So basically exactly as I'm doing, you can copy that exact motion to make it easy for you. And now all we need to do is join it together. So as I'm hitting this note, I'm hitting the ding. This note, and then instead of hitting that note with the ding, I hit this note with the ding, which is note number 6. So what we can do is let the handpan do a lot of the work. The thing is with this instrument, it already has the resonance. So we don't need to overcomplicate it by hitting too much. Sometimes allowing that sound to just do what it needs to do, let it ring. That in itself sounds beautiful enough. And by the way, if you do want to dive deeper, remember I've got a beginner course which is designed to help you no matter what your musical level is. Even if you've never played an instrument, you're watching the video, you've never even seen a handpan, it's the first time you've seen it, or you're brand new and you don't know how to get started and you've got no musical background, don't worry, I don't put any music theory, I make it so easy that anybody can do it. I break it down into bite-sized modules. Check that out, onehumanrhythm.com on the Learn the Handpan section, and you can join the beginner course today. Once you've mastered that, that might be enough for a day. Okay, so just keep practicing that particular segment. And then what we'll do the next bit, whereby we're essentially doing chords, and we're going to work our way up the scale of the handpan. So with the handpan, that's the scale. That's going down the scale, going up the scale. You can hear the sound. So when we're playing a chord, which is basically playing 3 notes together at the same time, which will create the sound of a chord. Doesn't need to be any more overcomplicated than that. And now you've seen me do this before, but if this is your first time watching this, the easiest way to play a chord is by using your right hand or your dominant hand to play 2 notes at the same time. So for example, for the first chords, what we're doing is we're playing note number 1 and 3, and then number 5 is played with our left. So we're playing the 3 notes at the same time. That's the first chord. Then we're coming over and we're playing the second chord, which is notes number 2, 4, and 6. Same method. So to make it easy for you, you're literally just moving your hand over like this. And then do the same thing. And then the third chord, we're going to move over to the other side of the handpan. We're working our way up the scale. We're going to play notes number 3, 5, and 7. And then moving our way up for the final chord, which is notes number 4, 6, and 8. That's the first thing I want you to do. I want you to practice playing those chords in that sequence. So it goes do 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 do. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Make sure you breathe. Like that. Take as much time as you need just to get familiar with those patterns and working your way up. So remember, you are working up the scale. Very simple way to think about it. It's like a ladder. Okay, I'll show you the next bit to make that sound a little bit more advanced. Rather than just hitting the note, we're going to go. So again, exactly the same hand position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, I find it easy, especially if you don't know music theory, when you're just doing these kind of patterns, just to count it in your head like me and remember that kind of rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And slow it down, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. And do the same thing. And then what you do, you add your left hand along, and you're only hitting this one twice in each sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on the 1 and the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to the beginning. what I did there? I actually mixed up the hand. So remember what I'm showing you. If you're like, well, I actually find it easier doing it that way. Do it that way, or do it that way, or do it this. No, just do whatever way is easiest for you. There's no right or wrong way. There's obviously ways to make it easier, but ultimately we're all different. So you may find doing the same thing but in a slightly different formation works better for you. So experiment with that. Experimentation is the key. Now, the next part of that sequence is we are going to add the little melody notes between the chords. So for example, now I'm doing a little bit of improv there, but what I'll show you is the general principles that you can then copy. So at this stage, you've already got this bit mastered. You can play the chords, you can play the rhythm with it. And now what we're going to do, okay, so I'll slow this down. Instead of hitting this note on the fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Instead of that one, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I'm doing there is I'm doing a triplet. Okay, you may have seen in another video I did. If you didn't, that's okay. We can dive deeper into that another time. I'm playing a split second before this note. So let's remove that hand, make it a little bit easier to understand. A split second before I hit this note. So instead of going, I go. So watch what I'm doing here. I'm using 2 fingers on this note here, number 4. So that's the dominant note, and I'm hitting. So I want you to practice that. And at first when you're doing this, don't worry if you can't get the sound, because it will take practice. And then you can even, if you want to make it easier, you can just do one note. This is going to need a little bit of experimentation your end, right? So don't be hard on yourself if you're not getting it straight away. Because I just want to show you some principles. And if you want me to dive deeper, just pop in the comments, dive deeper, and we can go through that in another video. Okay, so again, slowly. Again, working up the scale. Can you hear that? I'm doing the triplet onto this chord. Same technique, triplet here to that note, to that note. Now, doing these triplets, it does sound better when you do it fast. When you try and slow it, you're probably going to dampen it, okay? So don't worry too much about that. You want to really... Because even if this bit doesn't sound like you're hitting the note properly, even just the tap, you can get away with it sounding pretty decent. And your fingers will get more resilient as well. Like, as you're playing the handpan more, the fingers will harden up. The skin will harden up. So it will actually create a better sound when you hit the handpan. Okay, so we'll do that bit again. So I do want you to have a play around and experiment with that. And by the way, if you like the sound of this handpan, remember, this is one of our one human rhythm 10-note D-curd handpans. This is our most popular one. Sounds beautiful. Made from stainless steel. This is in 432 hertz, but you can get it in 440 hertz if you want to play with other musicians. It will sound slightly higher in tone. Some people prefer it, some people don't. Entirely subjective. But just check this out, onehumanrhythm.com. You'll find that on the product list, or message me directly. hello@onehumanrhythm.com if you do want to chat about getting your own handpan exactly like this. They're custom made for you. and I'll be happy to have a chat and give you any help or guidance you need, all right? I'm going to play that last bit a bit slower now so that you can see it through. And I do want you to practice and take it slow when you're doing this, okay? Like that bit there as well. What I did there is I went 9, 8, 7. But I did a triplet again on the 8. You can do that anywhere, to be fair, on a side note. If you want me to go into more detail on the triplets, write triplets in the comments. At this point, we'll play it all the way through slowly and you can play along. And then you could just repeat that and play it over and over again until you hypnotize yourself. All right, that's it for today. Hope you found that useful. Let me know how you go in the comments. Make sure that you are subscribed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week on the next video.